Welcome to the deep dive. Anyone watching the manufacturing world? Well, you know it's moving at just an incredible pace.
Absolutely relentless.
Yeah, there's this constant rising demand for speed, for real precision, and especially for those highly customized components.
And with materials like aluminum, which are just so vital everywhere.
Right, meeting those demands, that's the real challenge, isn't it?
It really is.
So today we're doing a deep dive into how automation, well, it isn't just tweaking things. It seems to be fundamentally redefining the aluminum extrusion process itself.
That's a good way to put it, redefining.
We're going to try and break down the essential shifts, look at the cutting edge tech involved.
And what it means, really, for smarter, leaner production.
Exactly. Our mission today really is to give you a shortcut to understanding this game-changing shift.
We'll get into what automation really means here.
Yeah, the specific types being used, the benefits, the big ones, and also the hurdles, because it's not all easy.
Definitely not. Manufacturers are still navigating some significant challenges.
So why should you care?
Well, maybe you're prepping for a meeting. Maybe you're just, curious about how industry transforms.
Or just want to get how modern production actually works?
We want to give you those aha moments, show you why this isn't just, oh, another tech upgrade.
It's more than that.
It really is. It's becoming a competitive necessity. It's reshaping, well, the future of how things get made.
Okay, so let's unpack that. When we talk about automation and aluminum extrusion, what are we actually talking about? It sounds broad.
It does, but it's quite specific when you drill down.
So what's changing the game?
Well, what's really fascinating now is that modern automation in this space, it means the complete integration of intelligent control systems, robotics, advanced software, the whole package.
Integration is key then.
It's all about streamlining the entire process, start to finish.
Not just one part of the line.
No. We're talking automating everything from loading the initial billet, those tricky die changeovers, all the way through cutting the profile, the precise cooling needed, even quality inspection happening in real time.
Wow, okay.
It's this comprehensive approach that gives you just unprecedented control and, crucially, consistency.
I see. So it's really way more than just, needing fewer people on the factory floor. Our sources seem to emphasize that.
Oh, exactly. Yes, labor can be optimized, that happens. But the core value, especially for aluminum extrusion, is that massive enhancement in precision, consistency, throughput.
Getting it right every time.
Every single time. By using these new technologies, automated systems just slash human error. They dramatically boost efficiency overall, and they maintain that uniform product quality across huge production runs, massive scale.
Which must be critical for certain industries.
Absolutely. For industries demanding faster turnarounds, higher performance, automation isn't optional now, it's fundamental.
It's how you stay in the game.
Right. And meet those ultra-specific demands. It actually opens up markets where maybe that level of precision was, the bottleneck before.
So it's not just making things faster.
Yep.
It's making new things possible.
Exactly. That's the real game changer.
That distinction really matters.
Okay.
Okay, so with that big picture, what are some of the specific types of automation that are really shaking things up in these plants?
Well, to stay competitive, yeah, they're embracing some pretty advanced stuff.
Like what?
Okay, one of the main ones you see everywhere now, programmable logic controllers. PLCs.
PLCs, right. Heard of those. The brains, basically.
Pretty much, yeah. They're the brains of the operation. They ensure really precise control over every parameter in the extrusion process. Temperature, pressure, speed.
All the critical stuff.
All critical for getting that high-performance output with minimal waste. Consistency again.
Okay, so PLCs handle the orchestration. What about actually moving the stuff, the physical side? That's always huge in manufacturing.
Right, good point. That's where automated material handling systems are vital.
Robots and conveyors and things.
Exactly. Everything from loading the raw materials, the billets, to stacking the finished profiles, warehousing. These systems cut down manual intervention massively.
Speeds things up, I imagine.
Speeds up the workflow, definitely. Yeah. And really importantly, they improve workplace safety, which is a big deal in heavy-duty production like this.
Makes sense. Okay, so we've got the precision control with PLCs, the heavy lifting with material handling. Is there Like an intelligence layer, something watching it all?
Yes, definitely. The third key type really involves smart sensors and real-time data collection. Think IoT.
Ah, the Internet of Things on the factory floor.
Precisely. By integrating these IoT-enabled smart sensors, manufacturers can constantly monitor performance, they can spot anomalies.
Catch problems early.
Exactly. Gather actionable insights in real time. This doesn't just boost uptime by catching issues, it also supports predictive maintenance.
Fixing things before they break.
That's the goal. Minimize that costly downtime.
That's a powerful trio, really. PLCs, handling systems, smart sensors. So if those are the building blocks, what results are manufacturers actually seeing? What's the transformed output?
Well, the most immediate thing, the most visible benefit is usually improved efficiency and productivity. That jumps out.
Faster cycles.
Reduced cycle times, yeah. Maximizing throughput, operational speed, plus you get the capability for 247 production.
Which helps meet high demand.
Without compromising on the quality or the consistency. That's key.
And talking about quality,
Yeah.
beyond just raw speed, how does automation directly lift the product quality itself? Are there specific defects it eliminates?
That's a great question. Because it profoundly enhances quality. These advanced systems, they ensure consistent aluminum extrusion profiles, precision down to micrometer.
Wow.
And with those integrated real-time defect detection systems we talked about, quality control gets a massive boost.
Catching flaws instantly.
Instantly. Reducing the need for, costly manual inspection later or rework. It's about aiming for perfection consistently.
Which sounds like it must save a lot of money, too.
Yeah.
I mean, I imagine the initial cost is considerable.
Oh, yes. The investment isn't trivial.
But the long-term financial payoff must be there. How does that actually play out?
It's compelling, absolutely. Yes, the initial investment can be substantial, but the long-term cost effectiveness is, well, profound.
How so?
You see significantly lower labor costs over time. That adds up.
Okay.
And critically, automation inherently minimizes waste and rework. Just by being so consistent, you optimize material use.
Less scrap.
Much less scrap. And that ultimately reduces overall production costs. It definitely pays for itself, sometimes quite quickly.
Okay. And what about the people? The workforce? We touched on it not just being about labor reduction.
Right.
How does this shift actually change the workforce itself? What happens to the jobs?
This is a really monumental shift, actually. First off, modern automated systems make for safer working environments, less human exposure to hazardous conditions.
That's a clear plus.
Definitely. But more importantly, skilled workers, they transition. They move into higher value roles. System monitoring, analysis, optimization.
So different skills needed.
Completely different skills. It fundamentally increases the demand for technical expertise over traditional manual labor. It's not just a job swap. It's a reevaluation of the human role.
From doing to managing the systems that do.
Designing, optimizing, managing. Yes. It pushes us to ask what work even means in this increasingly automated age.
That is a fundamental change. Now, this all sounds incredibly positive, mostly. But what about the hurdles, the challenges?
Right.
Even top companies must face issues when they try to upgrade like this. It can't all be smooth sailing?
That's a really important question because, yeah, the rewards are high, but the challenges are very real.
Like the cost you mentioned.
That's often number one, the high initial investment. Adopting advanced robotics, complex IoT integration, it requires substantial capital.
A big barrier for smaller companies, maybe?
A significant barrier, particularly for small to mid-scale enterprises trying to keep up.
And it's not just buying the machines, right? It's getting it all working together.
Precisely. It's the total cost. Machine design, the manufacturing of the automation itself, the integration. And then beyond cost, you absolutely rely on skilled labor and advanced training.
It's a skills gap.
It's a real thing. As automation evolves, manufacturers need people skilled in modern control systems, robotics, data analysis. That often demands significant ongoing training. It's a continuous investment.
So that workforce optimization we talked about, it's a benefit, but getting there is also a challenge. A bit of a double-edged sword.
You could say that, yes.
What about, old factories?
Yeah.
Making brand new tech work with old machines. That sounds like a nightmare.
That's another major technical challenge. Seamless integration with existing legacy machinery. It's often complex.
Yeah, I bet.
Combining new automation components with production lines that might have been there for decades, it remains incredibly tricky.
How do they manage?
Ensuring compatibility across different systems, trying to avoid too much production downtime during the upgrade, it's a huge hurdle. Often needs really bespoke custom solutions, not off the shelf.
Okay, so we've really covered a lot of ground here. the profound impact of automation on aluminum extrusion, enhancing productivity, precision, redefining quality, efficiency.
It's huge.
It really feels like it's moved from being, a nice-to-have upgrade to something essential, a competitive necessity.
Absolutely. And if you connect this back to the bigger picture, it's just crystal clear. Yes, the initial investment is high, the skill requirements are significant.
Big hurdle.
Big hurdles, but the rewards, efficiency, precision, scalability, they make automation an absolute cornerstone for staying ahead.
It's table stakes now, almost.
Pretty much. This ability to deliver that consistent quality, that high volume output, it's genuinely redefining competition in manufacturing.
So here's something for you, our listeners, to mull over. If automation is empowering manufacturers to hit these unprecedented levels of efficiency and quality,
While also shifting human roles away from manual labor towards system monitoring analysis.
right, what does this ongoing evolution truly mean for the future of the manufacturing workforce itself? How will industries keep adapting, keep retraining to meet the demands of these increasingly automated environments?
A big question for the future.
Definitely something to think about. Until next time on The Deep Dive.